This morning, we take another significant step in the transformation of Nairobi into a modern, globally competitive capital city, with the signing of a lease agreement between the Kenya Railways Corporation and Zaria Group under the Nairobi Railway City. The agreement we witness here today is the result of deliberate planning, structured coordination, and a clear collective commitment from both the government and the private sector for the regeneration that is at the core of our capital through integrated, large-scale urban development. The Nairobi Railway City was conceived as a master plan intervention, designated as a project of national importance and anchored on a special planning zone to guide the redevelopment of critical urban precinct. From the outset, we understood that this initiative would drive the renewal of Nairobi's central business district. We envisioned the underutilized land into a dynamic, mixed-use urban district that integrates transport, commerce, culture, sports, and public life. In doing so, we would restore Nairobi's central business district as a space that functions beyond the limits of the traditional workday, supporting a vibrant, safe, and productive 24-hour economy. Because the success of a capital city depends on coordination, not fragmentation, today's progress demonstrates how that coordination, in practice, can activate investment, create jobs, and lay the foundation for sustained urban economic growth. This approach must further reflect our fundamental view that successful cities are not built incrementally or in isolation, but through vision, discipline, and alignment between planning and investment. We're encouraged by the progress we have made and even more by the journey ahead. The implementation of the Nairobi Railway City Master Plan will be driven by partnership, sustained by investment, and shared ambition. We are firmly on that path, and I am confident the leadership of Davis Chirchir, the leadership of Salim Vuria, and the commitment I have seen from my good PS Charles and Philip there, who had just signed this agreement on behalf of the government of Kenya, that this is going to be a reality. And I want to agree with those who have said 12 months, Kenya is a country of very fast runners. So, Masai, and you should have known that because you are one of us. So we can do this a lot faster, and I'm confident that we will work together in that space. The same way, Ujiri, you have said you will do your part. I want to promise you the government of Kenya will do its part. We will make sure that you have all the support, you have all the approvals, you have all the everything that you need to make this a reality sooner rather than later, because this is a project that is at the heart of what we believe in. We believe in a great city. We're working towards a great city. Thank you for coming to partner with us to make it even greater. The partnership between Kenya Railways Corporation and Zaria Group reflects a shared understanding that strategic urban infrastructure, particularly in sports, entertainment, and culture, is a critical driver of modern economic growth. Through this agreement, we are establishing a new development anchor within the Nairobi city, a modern multi-purpose arena and an integrated entertainment district that will host international events, support our creative industries, and expand Nairobi's global footprint. This investment reinforces an important shift in how we think about infrastructure. we must move beyond the traditional definitions. Infrastructure is not only roads or ports or rail, but it is also the platforms that enable talent, attract global audiences, and position our cities within the economic and cultural networks of the world. The Nairobi Railway City is designed as a complete urban ecosystem. Through this agreement, we take practical steps towards creating space for the creative economy to grow by providing infrastructure for artists, performers, and entrepreneurs to thrive. It integrates sports, recreation, and positions Nairobi as a destination for regional and international events, and strengthens our position as a MICE capital, supporting conferences, exhibitions, and global events that drive investment, tourism, and knowledge exchange. This Nairobi Arena will complete the ecosystem that we are building with Talanta, Raila Odinga Talanta Stadium, with Bomas of Kenya conference facility, and now the arena right in the heart of the city will actually create the correct ecosystem for Nairobi to be what it should have always been. This investment in the Nairobi Railway City is expected to generate up to 25,000 jobs annually across construction, operations, hospitality, and the wider creative economy, demonstrating the scale of impact that such infrastructure can deliver. This milestone is a testament to our commitment to deliver value for our citizens. It also reflects a strengthened collaboration between the national government and the county government of Nairobi. Through our cooperation framework, we are aligning planning, infrastructure delivery, and service provision to ensure that Nairobi functions as a unified, efficient, and globally competitive capital. As Ujiri had said, this is not about just sports. This is about music. This is about art. This is about the creative economy. It's about sports. It's about basketball. It's about boxing and all the things that happens in an arena. And this will be a very live space. And I am confident that with the infrastructure we are putting in the city of Nairobi, the cleanup that we will drive in the city of Nairobi, the lighting that we will be undertaking in the city of Nairobi, the road infrastructure that will be rolling out in the city of Nairobi, all the other things, including security, cameras, and all the other things, will be part of the building of the ecosystem that will make Nairobi truly the capital of Africa. And this investment is very significant because it is right at the heart of the city. And it's about the young people of Kenya, the largest part of our population. Close to 75% are below the age of 35. And therefore, this is about the many young people, the life in Nairobi. What you have said, the peace, it makes people have entertainment, enjoy, and build a circuit around which artists, sportsmen, games, tournaments can be undertaken.
The arena that we are looking at is really part of the vibe of the city. This city is not just the buildings and the infrastructure, it's the people. Nairobi has a vibe. Nairobi has a sound. Nairobi has a spirit. And this arena that will bring in basketball, events, functions, is at the right heart of our region. Nairobi is a natural place for this arena. Nairobi is 8 hours from London, 8 hours from Amsterdam. It is 14 hours from, actually it's 14 hours to New York but 12 hours from New York to Nairobi. I think it's because it's downhill. So the pilot just presses the clutch and it's shorter by 2 hours. Of course, it's because of how the world moves. I've gone to the arena in Kigali. Your Excellency, if you see the action there, the passion, the youth, the groups that have been mentored through basketball. And Masai, who is the president of Toronto Raptors, I think you still are, aren't you? Former president of the Toronto. We've also had this discussion in Canada, Your Excellency. I went to Toronto. Masai, who is the former president of the Toronto Raptors, will tell you what such a facility brings in terms of the economy. Everybody who comes says it is easier to get to Nairobi from any part of the world and do what you want to do here, instead of jumping here and going to any other part of Africa. This arena is going to make Nairobi the heart of basketball in Africa. And I'm sure that that is going to be reality sooner rather than later. Now, I know the Kigali one was done in 6 months. And I don't know why we're doing ours in 12 months. But we want it done sooner rather than later. The young people, not just of Nairobi, but of this entire region, from Mombasa, Kisumu, Kampala, Entebbe, Kigali, Dar es Salaam, are going to have their capital in Nairobi City County. So, Excellency, we want to thank you. It's been a good week for Nairobi. It's been a magnificent week for our city. And we're seeing a change that is happening. We used to say that Nairobi is going to be Africa's New York, but we want to change that. Nairobi is going to be Africa's Nairobi. It is a place that everybody will want to be. So we're looking forward to this project. Thank you, Excellency, because you're the person who's made it happen. Even the late Baba, Masai will tell you, we've had discussions around this same story. The former president had discussions around the same story. You have done it. It is easy to talk. It is real when you get it done. And you're really teaching us something in leadership, that just get it done, just do it. One of the logos I like it, and the slogans of Nike, there's, the Nike apparel company. They have their tick and they say, yesterday you said tomorrow, just do it. So we thank you, Excellency, for just getting it done. Masai, I'll be with you on site every day to make sure that this project comes to fruition in less than 12 months. We are happy on behalf of the people of Nairobi. We thank you, and we look forward to this coming to life.
Your Excellency, we do have a facility of over 400 acres that you have personally spent time to look at the new city through the Nairobi Railway City that we seek to develop. And with a master plan already developed, with a master developer, that is the person who will ensure, or the institution who will ensure that the whole master plan is actualized. I want to assure Saria Group that Nairobi Railway City will be the modern city of Africa, and we're really happy that you've come in to be the anchor tenant, or the really inculcate the youth, and therefore, as we develop this Nairobi Railway City, we're basically happy to have you. Your Excellency, the journey has been very interesting. When you asked me to find space for the Zaria Group at the Green Park, we sat and were just wondering how to manage the kind of population that will be coming to the Green Park. And eventually, I proposed something that was strange. I said, why don't we go to the golf club? We can move the golf out of the city, because the golf hosts the older guys, and we want to bring in the youth to the city. And I didn't realize golf is a cult. And the golfers almost chewed me alive. But within that space, we had the Nairobi Railway City space just adjacent across the, and just happy that Masai and group were willing to come in to this particular space, the 400 acre. I want to assure you, Zaria Group, that the Nairobi, you're going to be in the heart of a very modern space that, like I said, will be managed by a master developer, will actualize the plan to ensure that we recreate Nairobi to be the city, the African city, the African modern city. So welcome, we'll give you all the support, like my colleague, Governor Sakaja, said, in ensuring that when we sign the 17-acre space today to anchor the MICE, we work together, break ground within 1 month, and walk the journey together Infrastructure, we will give you the necessary infrastructure to ensure that we facilitate you to develop the facility as quickly as possible.